Count down when you're ready.
Everybody ready?
Yep. Count down.
Yep. 1, 2.
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Get some bacon then put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes.
You ready? All right. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. One, two, three. Next time he stops, we're taking a shot. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. We got him. Good job. Yep. All right. We're going to do 1, 2, shoot that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Go 1, 2, 3. Sorry. Can't shoot anymore. Let's see what he does. Oh, there he goes. He's down.
Hey y'all, it's Hans. Welcome back. So all the hunts that you saw were with the Pulsar Thermion XP50 thermal rifle scope. Also using my 6.5 Grendel pistol in a 12-inch barrel, using Hornady SST 123 grain, as well as my Diamondback 308 pistol with a 13.5-inch barrel, and using the Hornady SST 150 grain. Use a dead air suppressor Sandman TI. And you know, I wanted to share something with you because it's been a while since since I shared a video since the SHOT Show back at the end of January, and some new things that are coming out from Pulsar. So as you know, you're familiar with the Thermion line, the new design rifle scope. I know we've talked about the Thermions a lot on the Late Night Vision Show podcast. We've also talked about the two models that I'm going to be sharing with you. So there's two brand new Thermion models that are coming out: the Thermion XQ38 and the Thermion XQ50. The good news and what's got all people very excited, and I'm going to be throwing a lot of model numbers and numbers out at you while we talk. But the Thermion last year, 2019 SHOT Show, they introduced the Thermion XM38 and the Thermion XM50. The XM38 is a 4-power base magnification, 320 resolution, 12 micron. The XM50 is a 5.5 base magnification thermal rifle scope. There were several people that were, a lot of people that talked about the fact that the base magnifications on those two models were very high, especially for people in the South that are hog hunting and taking most of their shots under 100 yards. Well, you've got your scope this year. So they are introducing what they introduced at the SHOT Show this year, the 2020 SHOT Show, is the Thermion XQ38 and the Thermion XQ50. So the XQ38 is going to be in a 2.5 power, so it's 2.5 base magnification. They're going back to the 384 resolution and the 17 micron cores. Those are the same resolution and core, as well as the micron number that you're familiar with the Pulsar trails, which were discontinued at the end of this year to make room for all the new Thermion line. So the Thermion XQ38, 2.5 base magnification, 384 resolution, 17 microns. The price on that's going to be right at close to $3,300. And then you have the Thermion XQ50, which the base magnification on that's going to be a 3-power. So you've seen some numbers that say 3.1, some saying 3, but it's going to be around that 3-power base magnification. It's going to be 384 resolution, 17 micron. Price on that's going to be right at around $3,800, $3,799 is going to be the price on that. So those are the excellent news. A lot of people are very excited about it. I'm very excited about it. I know there's a lot of people that wanted to move from their trail XQ models, and they like the design of the new Thermions, and they wanted to get into that, but the XM38 and the XM50 were too much magnification. So now here's your chance. You can get into a Thermion with lower magnification, really at the same prices as the comparable trail models. So as you know, the trails were discontinued at the end of this year. As far as the XM Thermion models, the XM38 and the XM50, the XM50 is staying as is. There's not going to be any changes through this year, through 2020. The Pulsar XM38 will eventually, there are models at the dealers. I know that they've been in very high demand. The accessibility for these models has been really difficult for dealers to get these, and I know that a lot of end user customers have been wanting them, but they at some point will be phased out sometime in 2020. We don't know exactly when. The dealers are still getting them, but in very small quantities, and we are expecting the Pulsar XQ38 and the XQ50 to be at the dealers sometime late spring or early summer at this point. That's really all we know. They were just announced a month ago. So if you're watching this video, this was filmed in February, at the end of February 2020. If you're watching it 12 months from now, a lot of this information won't be relevant. But for all of you watching and listening right now, we've got some brand new Thermion models coming out from Pulsar we're all excited about. You'll get to see them first here on the Hans ETX YouTube channel. I'll be testing and reviewing both of those models as soon as they come out, as well as this information. If you watch the Late Night Vision Show podcast, you already knew about this long in advance. So we talk about everything related to optics, night vision and thermal, rifle scopes, thermal binoculars, anything to do with hog and predator hunting when it comes to night vision and thermal. We talk about it on the Late Night Vision Show podcast. That's what I do, a show that I do weekly with Jason Robertson, the owner of Outdoor Legacy. If you're interested in pre-ordering the XQ38 or the XQ50, you can do that by going to outdoorlegacygear.com. You can also call Jason at 877-350-1818. We hope you give us a call, as well as we hope that you tune in for the Late Night Vision Show podcast. Please subscribe to that show, as well as the Hans East Texas YouTube channel if you're not subscribed so far. Appreciate you watching the hunts. Stay tuned for more reviews, more anything new coming out from SHOT Show. As soon as it hits the dealers, I'll be testing it here. My next review is going to be with the AGM. This is the AGM ASP TM35. It's a new monocular from a fairly new thermal company in the market, AGM, and I'll be testing that. I've had it out in the field for a while. Going to be shooting some videos with it, talking about it, doing a full review. I hope you check back in to see that review very soon. But as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please hit that thumbs up button, and please leave a comment. We'll check y'all next time. Stay safe in the fields. Keep making them bacon pancakes. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, you can do so by just clicking on the Hans East Texas logo right below me. Also, the Late Night Vision Show podcast. To subscribe to that YouTube channel, just hit this logo right here to the left. And to watch related videos, you can hit right down there in the corner. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, liking, and keep making them bacon pancakes.